Get your free trial to the DollarWise budgeting app today. Join the tens of thousands of active users who are taking control of their money and changing their lives. With new features being added constantly, there's no reason not to try it. And if you like it, choose the annual version to save a ton of money and get my budget-friendly cookbook signed by me and mailed directly to you. DollarWise.app or link in the description below. This agency, this work that you do, how many clients do you have?
About 68.
And how often do you actually talk to them?
It depends on their needs.
Why the fuck would they actually sign up for you?
Because I have the leadership skills.
Yes, your leadership skills. Please tell me. Please inform me. I'm hiring right now. In fact, one of those positions is a leadership position. Please. How would you qualify?
I have the leadership skills. I have the education.
Let's elect their president.
I have not just the education, but I have the skill set that is necessary for managing people.
Wow, you just got no jobs ever with that answer.
How?
I asked you, what makes you qualified? And you said, I have the skills.
I do.
People usually give examples. People usually demonstrate what these skills are. They usually don't say, I have, you know what? I'm hiring for video editors right now. In the interview, people don't say, I have video editor skills.
It depends on the job. So in this...
So you just scam people out of money. Let's be honest. You just scam people out of money for their charts. You scam people out of money for helping them be in community guidelines. You scam people out of money. You're a scammer. I'm going to call it as I see it.
Absolutely not.
I don't give a f***.
No.
You're a scammer.
I am not a scammer.
I mean, literally, the producers are telling me that you called your own agency a Ponzi scheme. You're a scammer.
That's tough.
Yeah? Okay. And if it wasn't for your kids and child support coming in, well, I mean, it's not like you cover your expenses anyway. You're just going further into debt. So I don't know. When did you start your own company? This
In February.
Okay. And the company that does literally every service ever created. She agrees. Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to agree with that. You're supposed to say, no, I focus on... Okay. Oh, dude. How old are your kids?
20 and 8.
A 20-year-old? You have a 20-year-old?
Yeah.
An adult?
Absolutely, I do.
And an 8-year-old? That's a big gap. Listen, there's nothing wrong with having a kid at 20 if you're ready, especially, but, like, there's an adult in your life?
Yes.
And you've never faced pushback for you creating your business, the everything business. It's the Amazon of your brain.
No.
No pushback?
No.
What does your kid think of your 20-year-old adult child?
Who's going to tell me how to run my life?
Your 20-year-old adult child?
He's an adult. What is he going to tell me?
Mom, you're f***ing up your life.
How?
You don't make enough money to meet the bills?
How does he know?
He doesn't talk. You guys don't talk?
Why would anybody know? You only know that right now. It's because I'm sitting here talking to you.
You don't talk to people?
Other than that, it's nobody's business how I spend my money, how I make my money.
I talk to people about my life all the time.
But
why would you know all other people's insights?
No, I don't need them in my business.
It's not their business yet. Your entire career is you being in other people's business.
No, I'm not in everybody's business, though. If they come to me and they give me permission that's one thing.
Why do you not seek people?
That's one thing. But I am not in people's business unless they give me permission to be in there.
Why would you not seek people for their insights into your life? Because obviously you're a complete fuck up.
I am not a fuck up.
You spend double what you make.
And how dare you tell me that I'm a fuck up?
You spend double what you make. You only grift for a living. You work for what you call a Ponzi scheme. Excuse me, what's going for you?
My life. I'm still breathing.
Oh, okay. Being able to survive as a sentient being. That's it. That's our gold stars.
Yep.
And how much money has this business made? Your entrepreneurial, everything.
I just started it.
In February.
In February. I just
how much
started.
has it made?
It hasn't made anything because I just started it.
Yeah. When is it going to make money?
When I start marketing.
Oh, for sake. Whoa, how many hours a week do you put into it?
I'm putting in about 25 to 30.
How is that possible? Isn't the entire business just talking to people? How are you putting in that many hours, but there's no money coming in?
Because right now I was focused on the travel agency part of it, getting that set up and marketing it.
But 25 hours a week for 3 months?
Not for 3 months.
2 months.
I just started. It's a
2 months ago.
process to get people to want to book with you.
No, I agree. But you said you're putting 25 hours a week into it.
Yes, I have to. I have to.
What have you done that is 25 hours?
There's trainings that I have to complete. I have to get certified. It's not like a
travel agency?
Yes, it's not a walk in the park.
No, you do not need to be legally certified or licensed to become a travel agent.
It depends on the agency you work for.
Well, I thought this was your business. Why are you working for an agency?
I work for a host agency.
Oh my God.
I have my own business. You can look them up.
Lindsay, the people you find in this country will never cease to amaze me. Okay, so you're not a business. You're a contractor to someone else's business. You do not own a business.
I have my own business.
But it's not the travel agency.
That's not a part of, that is a part of my business.
What are you putting 25 hours a week into?
I had to do the trainings.
And it's 25 hours a week for 2 months?
For the trainings, yes.
It's 25 hours a week for 2 months.
I started my business and I have other trainings that I was personally doing for my business.
Can you tell me what the trainings were?
It was business management that I personally was doing.
What business management?
The ones through the library.
The local library?
Yes.
And it was 25 hours a week for 2 months?
I'm also a homeschool teacher for my daughter.
Okay, no, but you're telling me how many hours a week you put into your business, not the other stuff.
Right. So
I don't care about that part.
As I'm going through these steps to start up my business correctly, it's not going to be, let's just push it out to the world. No, I want to make sure I set it up correctly. And that's what I was doing.
I get it, but you haven't been able to tell me how you've been doing this for 8 weeks, 25 hours a week. So let me just, crunch some numbers here.
So between the two of them.
You put in 200 hours.
So between the two of them.
You've put in 8.3 full days.
So between the two of them, business.
Wait, two of what?
My business and the travel agency, those are two separate trainings that I've been doing.
And each equated to 24 hours a week?
I said between 25 and 30 hours a week.
It goes up to 30?
That's what I was saying.
Can you tell me how you have set this time aside? 30 hours a week, divide that by 5, 6 hours a day?
So between the time that I'm at home with my daughter, homeschooling her...
No. That wasn't included in the 30 hours. You said your business, and then you said your business and travels agency. Now are you saying the 30 hours a week is business, travels agency, and homeschooling?
Between the hours that I'm with her, homeschooling her, I am doing these trainings.
What trainings?
The trainings for the travel agency and also the certifications.
Tell me what they are so I can look them up and see how much time goes into them. Because again, you have done 8 weeks, 25 to 30 hours a week. Okay. That is not... No? Are you giving up on that? Because I feel like you're just lying.
There's nothing to lie about.
Well, I would assume...
Well, there's certain things I can't show you because that's not for me to show you.
What?
You're not a part of the agency. Yeah. Not only that, but then I developed an e-learning program for social media.
You developed an e-learning program?
Yes, I did. Now that I can personally show you.
For sake. You developed an e-learning program. You know what? The word grifter gets thrown around online. And I'll let you into my personal life. I've had a couple of people call me a grifter. And this is because I sell products online. It is only because of people like you that People look down immediately at the fact that I put on an educational program and have launched a budgeting app. We have worked with experts, put in hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of expert hours to craft like the lowest refunded rate industry-wide educational programs. And yet we get called out because we put on an online program. And it's only because people like you go out there and just put out slop and charge hundreds or thousands.
How do you know it's slop?
Because I'm talking to you.
So what?
But
how do you know it's slop?
Because I'm talking to you.
How do you know I didn't go and get somebody to mentor me through this?
Because I'm talking to you. You can't speak on anything. There's not one thing you're able to speak on in a halfway intellectual level. No rebuttal? No thought?
No, because I know what I put into that e-learning program.
Okay, tell me.
I went and sought out a mentor to help me put that together.
Who was the mentor?
It doesn't matter who the mentor is.
It absolutely matters who the mentor is.
Her name was Jamie. Not only
Jamie
that,
what?
but I don't know. It's in my phone.
We'll bleep the name. We'll bleep the name. Jamie what?
I don't know her last name. It's in my phone.
Pull out your phone. Jamie? That version of Jamie? That spelling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jamie what? And it's an educational program on how to not get banned on TikTok?
No, to stay safe. It's for like people around 16 years old or so navigating social media.
To not get called a slur online?
No.
To not get diddled through the screen? Like, what are they getting safe from? I feel bad. I don't want to on your entire life, but you have not been able to give me anything. And I'm also not just going to sugarcoat it because I can't let you think you're just doing well. Especially since you have kids. Also, you're homeschooling? Okay.
This is the training.
Yours or hers?
That's mine.
Okay. So we're using stock images. Okay.
This is also my
Discover purpose and power in the digital space. Building a strategy for growth. I thought this was about protection.
It is. It goes further into it.
Okay. Creating content that connects. Okay. 3 chapters out of 7. Nothing about protection yet. 4, showing up constantly and building confidence. Not about protection. 5, growing your community and influence. Not about protection. 6, monetizing and partnering with purpose, not about safety. 7, your digital talent portfolio and future steps. Okay, safety wasn't mentioned once in a course about safety.
It is.
How much is it?
It's going through copyright right now.
Huh? What? What copyright?
That has to be copyrighted before I put it on.
You're trademarking it?
It's being copyrighted.
How? What the do you own in here that's like intellectual property?
I put it together. That's what I was supposed to do.
How much is it going to cost?
It's not going to cost very much.
How much is it going to cost?
Like $59. It comes with a test. It comes with everything. A workbook.
Guys, just real quick, don't forget to take your Hammer Financial Score at calebhammer.com. See where you stand, where you got to do better, where you're doing shit. Listen, it just takes a few minutes and it is free. Figure out where you stand in the world of money, calebhammer.com.